The Sports Ball Stuff podcast is brought to you by What Lola Wants. Go to WLWPrivateChefs.com for information to reserve top quality chef and restaurant services in the Chicagoland area. Pulpery Media presents Sports Ball Stuff with your hosts, Brock and Ben. This is where we discuss the major sports stories that intrigue us and the little stories that enrage us.
Hello, how are you?
So Leeds, they had a roller coaster week. We'll just say that, right?
Yeah.
But it's...
And we're not even to the fucking shit yet.
And we talked about it, like, just maintain. I think they were a little unlucky. I just watched the highlights, so I didn't get to see the entire match.
Yeah.
But looking at the stats and everything, it seems like they were a little unlucky, which is what we have been concerned about
They
all.
had 71 to 29 possession.
No. How many shots is the question?
12 to 11, 1-1 on goal.
There it is.
Yeah.
We've been saying that all year. Like, if Pirro is not scoring, then there's an issue there.
Yeah.
Forwards, strikers. But again, we were on the road? We were
Correct.
at
Yeah.
Ellen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was
You know
at
what?
Blackburn.
And it was a penalty, the goal we gave up.
Yeah.
Right? Which, excuse me, I don't know if that counts as a shot on goal or not.
I don't think so. No.
So, oh wow, we're still in second place.
Well, so my point that you were turning into dad for
Sorry.
was no. But you're right. It's like we should save it for the discussion. So Blackburn is an eighth spot. They're at 28 points. First place is Sheffield United with 38.
Mm-hmm.
It is fucking tight as shit at the top of the table.
There is 3 matches separating 8th and 1st.
Right.
Give or take.
And Blackburn has a game in hand right now.
Correct.
So
I like that. Couple of things. Our goal differential is good.
Yeah.
Which leads me to believe, and again, I watch this fucking team
Well,
all the time.
And we remember when we were in negative goal differential.
Like negative 36. Chambers. Like Wu-Tang said, that was us on the negative end.
Shaolin Shadow style.
We were not.
yeah.
But I think we have the best goal differential in the league.
Correct. And the second half of our schedule favors Leeds.
Correct. The top
Particularly-
teams we've played on the road.
Correct.
Which is why we're okay with them losing the couple of matches they have.
And our meat grinder is not horrible.
It could be worse.
Yeah.
So again, top 2. I'm not going to be greedy. Top 2. We are. Oh.
Well, and so if you look at the schedule, we play Blackburn on New Year's Day. That's how soon.
That's league.
Yeah.
Because I saw that we got our FA Cup draw
Yeah.
and play somebody that we can beat, but I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, no. But we, again, meat grinder.
We're
which,
okay.
Yeah, I mean, essentially starts this month, but we play Derby County twice in December, and then we have Middlesbrough, Preston North End, Oxford United, Stoke City, Derby County again,
Yeah.
Blackburn Rovers,
Cool.
Hull at home, and then Hull City, and then ending the meat grinder with Hull City, and then coming out Harrogate Town, Sheffield
Okay.
Wednesday, Norwich City, and then at Burnley. So,
Excuse me.
if we play the meat grinder right, we'll come out of that surging in points.
So how many matches is that? 6?
Starting in December.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
18 points.
7, 8, 9 coming out of the meat grinder.
Okay.
So assuming
27 points.
assuming we win the majority of those, draw a few,
27,
lose one.
18 points. 18 to 20 points is where you need to be after that.
Yeah. And that is entirely plausible. Barring injury.
And the lineup, he went the same thing. He seems to be switching Aronson, Dan James, and Noto. That is the trident behind Pirro.
Yeah.
Which they play anywhere and everywhere. Rothwell and Tanaka still in the midfield. I'm okay with this. Again, you're not going to win every single match. You're on the road. You're coming off some really good results.
Well, so what we are looking at, and this is one of those things, is that we're not getting blown out anymore.
No, again, goal differentials. That
defense.
My thing
forever
has been goal differential.
Our back line, and me and you have to eat some crow on this because Firpo's on that back line.
He is consistently on the back line. He is.
The weak spot on the defense is when it gets in a one-on-one or a penalty is Melier. Which, hate to say it.
He still makes childish decisions.
Yeah.
I don't know why. He
should be at this point.
At least he's consistently making the same childish decisions, which is always his spatial awareness coming out on a ball.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he's picked that up because he's used to his backdoor defense not being reliable.
Yeah.
So he needs to do more coming out of the goal. Or if he's just like, that's him and he wants to be aggressive and he is just terrible at judging the ball. Maybe he needs a...
I'm going to go right now with
give him the heater, Ricky.
I'm going to go... I'm going to go with what you were saying. He's got PTSD from those years
of
where
so too. I think
he had no defense.
So he tries to overcompensating, but the ball coming in because he knows his backdoor... God damn it, that's disgusting. The ball coming into the box, that's even grosser.
When it comes into his box, his pooper is left open.
So, when the ball comes in, he can't get to the balls, and his backdoor's
right,
open.
which is like somebody of his height, he should be staying on the baseline.
If he had a...
Right?
I'm sure the French
Am I
national
wrong?
team would...
Am I wrong?
No. With his length, his goalkeeper coach should be drilling into him like, okay, he should know trajectory. And again, I am so used to watching like the best goalkeepers.
Well, I was gonna say, is that like he's of the height of like a Buffon,
right? Yeah. Like his depth perception seems to be a little off.
Maybe he needs Chris Sabo glasses.
I was thinking Ricky Vaughn.
Yeah.
Black glasses and...
Yeah, but you can't wear those on the athletic field. You got to wear Chris Sabo ones.
Oh, God. He can wear Kareem ones.
Yeah. Chris Sabo.
There you go.
Yeah.
Melier. All right, real quick. Juventus. They can't score goals. They had...
Right now.
We had 4 outfield substitutes on a Champions League match day against Aston Villa. Well, Drew on the road, but still 4. You know what? I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to give you a little rule. You could make 3 substitutes with 5 changes. Juventus couldn't do that because they had 4 fucking people on the bench because of the aforementioned Saints injury staff.
Good Lord, you all are a Ted Lasso team.
Yeah.
I mean, that it's impressive. You have no losses.
Facts.
But 8 draws.
Correct.
To 6 wins.
Correct. We can't score. I think when we scored this weekend against Lecce and thought we were going to win was the first goal we'd scored in 200 plus minutes. across several matches, like we're winning 0-0, 0-0, 0-0.
You still have a 14 differential, though. So
because we don't,
is that from the early games?
Because we don't give up goals.
Well, yeah.
The problem is we don't fucking score goals. So we were winning against
Are
Lecce.
those draws like 0-0?
All of them.
Oh my god.
All of them are 0-0.
I understand your frustration then. Yeah.
This weekend we had a win, and we let a bottom half of the table team score with the last kick of the game to draw, which feels like a loss at this point.
But it's not.
I don't give a fuck.
I know. It's like, I get that. I mean, I understand that mentality, but
languishing in 6th or 7th place in both Serie A and the Champions League, we're in like 14th place.
But it's like, well, let's be.
We're not winning the Champions League.
Yeah, well, but you all just got back into it, so, and you're under new management. You still got flux with ownership, so. And you're retooling finances on the team. So
I get it.
Now,
you know me.
If I'm looking at this line, is that it's like, okay, treading water, and then
I'm okay with treading water.
And then eventually it's going to come together. Okay. Or it's going to completely fall apart.
Or it's going to stay stagnant. So my thing is like
you can't keep up that line for the rest of the season.
I haven't seen the progress that I'd like to, but I will refer to my previous comment about having 4 fucking substitutes. 4 of them.
Like that's the max you've been doing, or
that's what we've had the past couple matches.
Yeah.
4. When you should have 23 total on the pitch. And
you're saying over everything you've only had 4 substitutes.
We played Aston Villa with 11 players on the pitch, 2 goalkeeper subs, which don't count, and then 4 outfield players as a sub. 4.
Just in Champions League?
Yes, but in regular, it's been like the proper number of subs, but we're bringing up 17, 18, 19-year-olds from next gen.
Again, so you know what that tells me, or at least what I'm hearing is that
they need to spend money on that 6th level training facility to 8 on FIFA 25.
That and that the priority is league play.
No. League play is most definitely. We're not winning the Champions League.
So you're not gonna.
I don't care about.
You're not gonna run everybody out in Champions League and risk an injury.
Form over
I get
all
that, yeah.
competitions.
Like I'm not saying you're wrong.
No, I know you're not.
It's like, but that's what I'm getting from your manager is that, okay, Champions League, we're going to do the minimum.
Right. We're going to play our best players, and we're going to play. And
maybe it works. Yeah.
Right.
But like league play, that's where we're going to roll out the red carpet and
we will really see Mata's chops when after the new year the Italian Cup starts.
Right. Yeah.
And where Juventus are in 3 different competitions, playing every 4 days for the rest of the season, because that's what all of these fucking countries do after January. It's like, oh, you weren't playing enough before? Great. You have League, Champions League, your League Cup, and this other random fucking thing.
Well, and that's what, real quick, jumping back to Leeds, that's the benefit of if we can get back into the Premier League, is that you get late entry into all those other cups.
Which is why we were able to get late entry into the FA Cup.
Yeah.
But I would rather them... I want to fly over there and play for them so that they can lose and concentrate on getting promotion.
Well, no, but I'm just saying, it's like, British teams don't have to do those early rounds. The following segment has been brought to you by Whatever Lola Wants. Go to WLWPrivateChefs.com for information to reserve top-quality chef and restaurant services in the Chicagoland area. The Sports Ball Podcast is a production of Pulpery Media, produced and edited by Ben Grimion, marketing by Brock Ryder, graphic design by Beck Ryder and Ben Grimion, music by the Heisenberg Compensators.